welcome everyone to Yoga Flow and Sound Healing. If this is your first class, my name is Nikki Pepper, and a little bit about what you can expect today. We're going to do 45 minutes of some gentle mobility and yoga flow. Again, we'll do a focus on lower back, hip flexors, and shoulders, but still total body. As always, take any poses that feel great for you. Feel free to modify as needed. And then after that, we're gonna get into a 15-minute Reiki-infused sound bath healing. And with that, we always set an intention, and then I kind of pull from your intentions and I put them into the sound healing. So the last thing we do before we get started is saying our name, so we can all get to know each other here, and a one-word intention of how you would like to feel leaving this class. I'll go first. My name is Nikki, and I would like to feel possibility. We'll start with Thomas.
My name's Thomas, and I would like to feel still.
Perfect. Megan?
My name is Megan, and I would like to feel relaxed.
All right, you came to the right place. Sarah?
My name is Sarah, and my word today is clarity.
Perfect.
My name is Kiana, and I would like to feel centered.
My name is Hader, and today my word is release.
I'm hearing a lot of kind of similarities: stillness, clarity, relaxed, released. So just bring that intention to your practice and we will get started. So flat on our back to begin here, and just starting as we always do with some gentle side to side windshield wipers. I want you to let go of everything outside of these four walls, bringing that intention word to your breath, to your heart space, and really lean into this hour full of presence and self-care, giving yourself what you need. We'll get last windshield wiper. We're going to take our right knee and hug our knee into our chest, into the center. Exhale, pull the knee to the center, and holding here for about 20 seconds. Trying to lengthen through the spine, keeping the tailbone glued to the ground. And then placing the right foot down and switching to the left knee. Exhale, draw the left knee to the center of the chest and hold. Trying to make those exhales longer than your inhales. Bringing the left foot to the floor. Repeating on the right side, now taking your right knee and pulling it towards your right armpit. So just a little bit more of an adductor stretch, a slightly different angle. Again, trying to keep those hips centered, just a little bit outside of that torso with that knee hug. Keeping that tailbone glued to the ground. Releasing the right foot, switching to the left side. Left knee comes to the left armpit. It's a little bit of a wider knee hug. Just noticing one side feels a little different than the other. Breathing into that lower belly. Releasing the left side, one more variation of this knee hug, taking the right knee and now pulling it towards the left armpit, so a little bit across the torso. This is the most challenging variation. You may feel a little bit of a pinching sensation through the front of that right hip. Really try to soften and breathe into it. Every exhale, trying to get that knee further towards the left half of the body. releasing that side, and one more on the left. Taking the left knee and pulling it across the body towards the right armpit, towards the right half of the torso. And just noticing if you can soften a bit more into the stretch. Releasing the left side, taking the right leg up towards the ceiling, straight leg, and then our single leg hamstring kicks, just starting to wake up the core here, wake up that hamstring and hip flexor. And we'll get last one, placing the right foot down, switching to the left side, single leg hamstring kicks on that left leg. Core is tight, and trying to use the muscles to actively pull that shin towards the forehead. Last one here. Taking your right ankle over your left thigh, supine figure 4. Lift your left foot off the ground. Exhale, draw the right shin towards your chest and holding here for about 30 seconds. Trying to use that elbow to drive that right knee away from you. Keeping your hips centered, and with every exhale, trying to draw the shin just a bit closer to your chest. Switching to the left side, crossing the left ankle over the right. You can come right over here. Taking the left shin, pulling it towards the chest, and holding there. With every exhale, trying to draw that shin just a bit closer, softening through the upper body. Releasing that side. Last one, we're going to take our right knee, bend it towards your chest, and then supine twist. Exhale, draw the right knee across the body, look over that opposite shoulder, and we'll simply hold for about 20 seconds. With every exhale, can you pull that right knee a bit closer to the floor? And releasing that side, centering the hips, straighten the right leg, bend the left leg, supine twist across the left side of the body, and look over that left shoulder, pulling that left knee towards the floor. Big exhale, release any tension from the day. One more breath on this side. Coming back to the center. And one stretch for our neck and our shoulders. Taking as much support as you need. Lifting your toes over your head. Put hands on your lower back. Lower your toes to the floor if you can. And again, hold your lower back and your torso with your hands. And if you can bend your knees outside of your ears. Just decompressing that spine, that upper back. And only going as low as you feel comfortable. And just placing your hands on the floor and rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Keeping that core tight. And then landing with your feet in a glute bridge position. 2 glute bridge roll-ups, reaching your fingertips towards your heels. Tuck your hips, low back presses into the ground. Lift your tailbone, squeeze your glutes, and slowly roll up to the top. And gently, one vertebrae at a time, trying to press your upper back into the ground, tilting your hips as far towards you as you can. Just really articulating the spine here, that lower back. Let the tailbone touch the floor. One breath to reset. And exhale, press the low back into the floor. Squeeze the glutes, peel the tailbone off the ground. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Belly button drawn in. And articulating the spine again, one vertebrae at a time. Can you press that upper back into the ground? Tilt your hips towards you. Middle back, lower back, and finally that tailbone. Two final stretches on our back. Grabbing for the edges of your feet, happy baby. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Perhaps a gentle rock side to side, pressing that low back into the floor. And release. Last one, bringing your feet together into a narrow glute bridge raise. Now you're going to only lift 1 inch and think about squeezing your inner thighs. So here we go, lift 1 inch off the floor, squeeze your inner thighs in towards each other for 3, 2, 1, and lower down. And gently making your way into a seated position. We're gonna get a bit more into the hips. So swinging your right leg in front, left shin behind, 90-90. Hands in front of your shin, nice tall chest. 3 forward folds, exhale, forward fold over that right shin. Inhale, pressing up to the top. Exhale, forward folds, melting over that leg, long spine. Inhale, pressing up. And last one, exhale, forward fold. 20-second hold at the bottom. Resting your head on the back of your hands. Trying to get that torso as heavy as you can over that shin. And pressing up to the top. This time shifting over your left thigh. 3 twisting forward folds, right thigh. Exhale, twist, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, pressing up to the top. Exhale, twist, look over that right shoulder. Inhale, pressing up. And last one, no hold here. Exhale, twist. Inhale, pressing up. And then facing the door, facing the side of the room. Right leg is bent, left leg is straight. 3 lateral folds in our half straddle. Exhale, pull yourself towards that left leg as you press the right knee away. Inhale up to the top. 2 more here. Exhale, shoulders stay square with the side of the room. Inhale up to the top. And final one here. Exhale, reach. Chest stays tall. Press the right knee away. And place the right hand behind you. Sweep the arm up and back, stretching long, stretching out that left hip flexor, and holding here for just about 15 seconds. Try to feel that length through your arm, that length through your leg. And finally, coming back to the front, shifting into a pigeon on the right side. We're gonna get a pigeon with a lat variation. So reaching across to the right side of your mat, twisted pigeon here. 30-second hold. Getting that extra stretch through that left shoulder blade as well as that right glute. And fully allowing that torso to rest heavy onto the leg. Already feeling more spaciousness through those hips, through that shoulder blade. And just one more breath here. And bringing the hands back to the front of the mat. Tuck your left toes underneath. Step your right foot back to a plank. And step the left shin through. And bring the right leg into our 90-90 on the left. Simply repeating sides here. Hands in front of the left shin. Exhale, forward fold over that leg. Inhale, press up to the top. Syncing with your breath. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, pressing up. And last one, exhale, breathe it out. 20-second hold. Hands can rest in the back of your palms. And really allowing yourself to fully surrender, fully relax. One last breath here. It's coming up to the top. 3 of our twisting 90-90. Exhale over that left thigh, look over the left shoulder. Bringing out that spine. Inhale, pressing up to the top. 2 more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, pressing up. And last one, exhale, twist, let it go. Inhale to the top, facing the opposite wall into our seated half straddle. 3 side bends towards the right. Exhale, side bend, press the left knee away. Inhale up to the top. Exhale, side bend, press that left leg away from you. Inhale to the top. Last one, exhale, let it go. And placing the left hand behind you, sweeping the right arm up to the ear, lift the hips, slight back bend, really lengthen through that right leg, lengthen through your right lat, stretch your fingertips as long as you can, hips high, breathe. One more breath. Sweeping the hand back down, shifting into a left leg pigeon with our twisted variation. So reaching the right arm across the left side of the mat. 30-second hold, really getting deep into that twist. Reach that arm even longer across the body, twisting that torso. Just one more breath here. And coming back, placing the hands in front of your shin, step the left foot back, and then landing in our tabletop position, getting into our first cat-cow. So spine already feeling more relaxed. Starting with an exhale, rounding up to the top, press through the floor. Inhale, arch the back, lift your tailbone, lift your head. Exhale to lean, rounding through the spine, push the floor away. Inhale to arch and soften. One more together. Exhale, round, press through the floor, tall as you can. Sinking with the breath. Last one, inhale, arch. And inching your hands forward into our puppy dog, chin or forehead on the ground, hips high. And 30-second hold, trying to drop those armpits towards the floor and soften through the shoulders. Breathing into that upper back, and with every exhale, trying to open the chest towards the floor. Coming back into our tabletop, and then reaching the right arm underneath and through, thread the needle with an option to add a bind behind your back with the left arm, again optional, and try to drive your right pinky finger into the floor as you open your chest towards the ceiling. Taking one more breath here. Placing the hand, sweeping the left arm underneath and through, dropping down to that left shoulder. Head rests heavy. And option to add a bind with reaching the right arm behind your back. Try to open that right shoulder towards the ceiling. Sending your breath to that left shoulder blade. Just one more breath here. And replacing the hand, coming back into our tabletop and pressing up and back into our first downward facing dog. We'll get a little bit of a shoulder variation with a shoulder shrug. So try to press through the shoulders, covering your ears, pressing yourself tall, and then relax through the shoulders, creating as much space between your biceps and your ears as you can. And continue with that about 2 to 3 inch movement with these shoulder shrugs, pressing tall, covering those ears, getting that nice movement through those shoulder blades, and then depressing the shoulders, pulling them back towards your back pockets. Get one more here. Eyes gaze up to the top of your mat. Jump or step to your hands, toes facing in. Fingertips underneath your toes, little spinal decompression, gently pulling up to the top. Lengthening through the shoulders and the lower back. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the fingertips. Head hangs heavy. Rising up one vertebrae at a time. Arms are relaxed. And hands are going to finish by your sides with your palms facing forwards. We're going to get some neck circles, chin down to your chest. Tilt your ear to the right side. 3 slow circles. Try to keep the whole rest of your body still. And whatever pace you are moving, maybe you can even slow down 50%. And remember to breathe into that chest. We'll get one more neck circle this direction. If any areas feel extra tight, maybe breathe into it. And reverse directions. Ear comes to the left shoulder. Actively pull your fingertips towards the ground. How far can you lengthen through that neck? Maybe close your eyes. Just notice every single degree of that neck. Release any pressure or tension. One more circle here. Last one. Next, soften in the knees, interlace your fingers, tuck your hips, round your chin, pull your knuckles forward, pull your shoulder blades round, and then take a little side to side bend here. Taking a couple side bends each way in this rounded position, taking your time and really rounding through the shoulder blades, pull the knuckles forward of whatever hand is on top. And just notice any tension leaving from those shoulder blades. A great one if you've been working at your desk today. And get one more side bend here. Come back to the center. Peel yourself up to the top, lift your chest, squeeze your upper back, and then drive your elbows forward. And inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, full back bend. Inhale to rise. And exhale, forward fold, let it go, melt away. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inching into your high plank, vinyasa to upward facing dog. And sit the hips back, child's pose with the elbows variations, a little bit of triceps and shoulder blades here. 30-second reset before we move into our hip sequence. Just notice, are you feeling that clarity, that centeredness? Remember that intention and call it into your breath and into your mind with every move. One last breath here. And coming back to our tabletop and pressing up and back again into a downward facing dog. This time, pedal out the heels for a few seconds here. Just stretching out those calves, those hamstrings. One last pedal of those heels. And lifting your right leg up high, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, open the right hip, and trace 3 big circles here. And reversing the circle, 3 big circles the other direction. Take your time, seeing how big of a circle you can trace. Last one. 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee towards the center of your chest. Hold 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press up and back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Hold 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press up and back. Last one. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Hold, feel the core. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, step the right foot all the way through between the hands. Hold here for 3 breaths. Squeeze that back left quad. Feel the heat build in that back leg. And feel yourself centered over your foot. Dropping the left knee to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms up into a low lunge. Exhale, reach the hands behind your back, lift your chest and sink that hip lower. 30-second hold. Extra stretch for the shoulders and the hip flexors. Taking whatever support that you need today, and only 15 seconds to go. Can you exhale and sink a bit deeper into that left hip flexor? And placing the hands inside the right foot. We're going to do our fragging, which is half frog, half dragon. So shifting to about a 45-degree angle. Option 1 on the hands, or option 2 a little bit deeper onto the elbows. 30-second hold here. This can be an intense stretch, so really try to breathe into it. Opening through that left hip flexor and the right side of the hip. Taking just one more breath here. Coming back to the center, shift the hips back into a half split. Tall chest, forward fold. And then start to windshield wiper that right heel side to side. Just getting deep into that hamstring, exploring that range. And then last one here. Shift the hips back, slide the right foot back so both legs are at 90 degrees. Lift your chest tall. Tuck your back hip so it's underneath. I like to have my hands here as a little cue or wherever you feel comfortable. Keeping the left glute squeezed. Exhale, rock forward. And inhale, rock back. It's a very small movement. Keep that left glute tucked. Exhale, rock forward. Inhale, rock back. Great job. Last one. Exhale, slight rock forward. Now bring your right hand to your right hip, left arm up. You'll be kind of opposite to me. Exhale, side bend towards the wall. Inhale to center, 2 more. Exhale, side bend towards the wall. Keep the hip pressed forward. Inhale to the center. Last one, exhale, side bend reach. Inhale to the center. And then last stretch on this side. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg forward. Our half saddle. Make sure we don't feel our kneecap. You want to feel your quad and your hip flexor. Option 1 is tall. Option 2 is down on the elbows. Or option 3, you can slide all the way down to the floor. And we're here for 1 full minute. So really find the position that you can hold and maintain. Breathe into that lower left side of your belly. And again, if you feel anything through your kneecap, come a little bit out of the position. Target here is that quad, that hip flexor. And if you're down to the ground, you'll also feel a little bit through that lower back. And see if you can soften 10% into the stretch, releasing a bit of tension. Exhaling as if you are blowing out through a straw. 1 final breath here. Gently making your way to the top. Ease your way out of that stretch. Hands come down. Step the feet back into a high plank to reset. Vinyasa to upward facing dog. And then flip the toes, downward facing dog. We'll repeat all of that on the left leg. Pedal out your heels for just a moment. Reset. I know those were a couple deep stretches, but feel yourself doing the work. And beginning with that left leg rising up to the top, three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, open your left hip, and tracing 3 slow, big circles. Taking more time. And then reversing directions, 3 circles the other way. Just exploring that range of the hip. Last one, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee comes to your nose. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press up and back. Exhale, left knee comes to left elbow. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Press up and back. Last one, left knee comes to right elbow. Feel the core. 3, 2, 1. Press up and back. Send the left foot all the way through. Squeeze the right quad. Holding at the bottom here. Feel that left quad. One more breath. Dropping the right knee to the floor. Shifting into our half frog, half dragon, 45-degree angle. If you can, drop down to those elbows and 30-second hold in this deep stretch. One last breath here. Shifting back to the center, sit your hips back into our half split. And then exhale, forward fold. And then start to rotate that shin in and out, just exploring that range of the hip. And last one. Slide the left foot back so your knees are at 90 degrees. Coming up to the top into our 90-degree half kneeling. I like to have one hand on my torso, one hand on my glute. And then exhale, sit the hips slightly forward. Inhale, pressing back. Keep that hip tucked. Exhale, rock forwards. Inhale, rock back. Last one, exhale, rock forward. Bring your left hand to your hip, right arm to the side. Exhale, side bend to the door, stretch. Inhale to the center, 2 more. Exhale, reach all the way to that wall. Inhale, center, last one. Exhale, side bend. Inhale to center. Great job, everyone. Slide your right foot so it's bent, left leg straight. Adjusting your position as needed. Same 3 options and sliding into whatever option is best for your body. 1 minute full hold at your bottom. And once you arrive, seeing if you can soften through the glutes, soften through the quad, even relaxing your face and your shoulders. Exhaling out through a straw. Still giving yourself those big belly breaths. Fully letting go. Taking just one more breath here. way slowly to the top, sending the foot back, and getting into a couple final hip stretches, sliding your knees to the side into our frog. Feet can be parallel with the mat or toes together, and dropping down to the elbows if you can, and a gentle rock front to back. Just opening up those hips, lower back, inner thighs. We'll be here for 1 full minute, experiencing the depths of the stretch. Letting go with every breath as we start to wind down our practice. 30 more seconds to melt into the floor. Seeing how much easier it is to soften and let go. And just allow your body and your mind to start to rest. One final breath. We have one last pose to finish. Simply shifting into a forward fold position. Take your time coming out of that one. Shake out those legs. Inhale to rise up. And last pose, exhale, forward fold. Decompress through that lower back. Allow this final pose to be as passive as you can. Softening the knees, maybe giving the bottoms of your feet a gentle squeeze if that feels good for you. Grounding your energy down into your body. And just allowing this relaxation, this groundedness to flow all through your body. Breathing into that belly. And whenever you are ready, you're all going to spin around so that your heads face the top of the room. And then gently make your way into your Shavasana, your final resting pose. If you need any water or props, now would be a great time to grab that as we transition. Just stay fully present in your body, in your breath. Bringing to mind that intention that you set at the beginning of class. Honoring yourself for making this time and this space for your recovery. And if this is your first sound bath healing, know that all you need to do is be open to receiving, and you can simply surrender for the next 15 or so minutes and just be with the sounds. We will begin in just a moment. Our intention for our Reiki-infused sound bath healing is going to be clarity and possibility. So allow yourself to expand even bigger than you've ever imagined, being open to receiving, and we will begin. As you continue to breathe, slow, deep, relaxing breath, you feel the rise and the fall of your belly. With every breath that you take, you feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into a state of total peace, total receptivity, and being open to all of the possibilities of your mind. engage